You might have seen Vsauce's latest video, the cognitive trade-off hypothesis. I believe this is relevant to Aspergers, and I'm going to tell you a story from a few years ago. So a few years ago, I was really into art and sound and music, and I was really good at those things, like really, really good. And I was really good at thinking, but I wasn't able to verbalize it. And I was frustrated because people wouldn't listen to me, because I knew I was really good at something, yet people don't understand how the Asperger's brain works or the autistic brain works. Rarely do they understand. And what happened was I was forced by society to do things that I knew were going to impair my brain function and my ability to do those special gifts that I had. And one of those special gifts, what happened was I started driving as a job. And if you've ever driven, you know the constant stimulation of the road is just hammering at you, people passing you quickly, constantly having to react to everything. And the autistic brain has to constantly pay attention to everything, at least I do. And over time, this rewired my brain and I actually lost a lot of those abilities that I had. And I'm always afraid if I'll ever get them back. So really what I want to get at is you've got to be careful about what you do with your brain. I mean, this applies in much further context than just losing a little bit of skill because you took a driving job. You have to understand, it's like there are things about people you don't know. Everyone has special, unique gifts, and you don't know what they are. And you have to just try stuff and figure out what they are. And oftentimes, like in my case, they can be blunted by the person's life circumstances. So it's like there are Einsteins everywhere, right? It's just that you have to put people in the right circumstances to do that. And I don't think the way our society is structured is necessarily the right way to do that. So how do we fix that? Well, if you have Asperger's, you can be more assertive and develop the confidence and ability to influence people to allow you to do the things you need to do to be effective in the world. Because you have to understand they can't see that. And it can cause self-worth issues if you don't understand that. And once you get to the point where you can actually apply what you really are good at, you'll blow people away. But you have to take your space and make it work, right? On the flip side, if you know anyone who seems they're not as competent as they are, you got to give them a chance and figure out what they're good at. Leadership skills and self-assertion skills, both are important.